I'm here today actually to applaud this morning's announcement by Secretary Vilsack of an increase in the dairy price support program. Senator Cole and I led a group of more than 20 senators in advocating for this price increase. We met with the Secretary this week, and Secretary Vilsack became our partner in getting this done, and we're grateful that dairy farmers now appear to have a true ally at the Department of Agriculture. When Senator Cole would be here with me, but he's on the floor handling the Agriculture Appropriations Bill. He and I wanted to stress to the Secretary, as did, of course, Senator Sanders and all the other senators who represent dairy states, that this is not a regional matter. It's affecting all of us, whether it's Wisconsin or Vermont or any other state involved. And in my state, in the dairy industry, is a state of crisis. In Vermont, our dairy farmers are facing the lowest prices they've seen in 30 years. And this assistance is desperately needed. It's the fastest way to get at least short-term help. If we didn't do this, I think a lot of Vermont dairy farms that have been there for generations would disappear. I think that would be a tragedy for our state, but it would also be totally unfair to very, very hard-working dairy farmers who've been hit by things way beyond their control. Now, government dairy purchases are part of the overall safety net, and I applaud the fact that they use that to help people in all kinds of safety net, but it's also by doing it the way Secretary Vilsack is, he's going to help stabilize dairy prices. We also use the MILC program, the milk program. It's going to provide over $30 million to Vermont this year, $1 billion to the dairy industry nationwide, but we also need more help. This is going to increase the price support by nearly 20%, and I do want to thank Secretary Vilsack, and I do want to thank the Obama administration in moving quicker than I've seen in years for the Department of Agriculture. They have to operate within PAYGO, so I think they project and they're working at the fact that it may well not cost much of anything. They're buying things that are going to be sold later on the commodity market, use the commodity market. They're probably buying it low and selling it high. So we're hoping that it's going to be very much revenue neutral. But it also does point out that you're going to have to change the whole pricing program. And what I'm pleased to see is for the first time in years, you have the various regional dairy groups coming together, as well as the industry itself and government. And I think that might bring about a better stabilization of dairy prices. But the dairy farmers were getting hit with unprecedented high feed prices, unprecedented high fuel prices, and a recession. And you can't, this is not like a factory you can turn on and off, lay people off to idle machinery, bring it right back up. If you're losing $100 a cow per month, you're hurting. I think what consumers should worry about, if the farmers all go under, then they will have an adverse price. They'll either have to be importing their milk from abroad without the standards that we require here in the United States, or they're going to pay higher prices here in the U.S. I think the fact that our coalition will continue to look at it, will look at further legislation if need be this fall, but it was helped is that in the past we've heard, well, pass legislation on something that may take months. Here, we met with the Secretary on Tuesday. On Friday, he's making his announcement. I haven't seen anything that fast with Democratic or Republican administrations in the 35 years I've been here.